Elon Musk says Apple refused a meeting to acquire Tesla. Did they make a mistake in hindsight? Not too long ago, a meeting was arranged between Tesla executives and the CEO of Apple, Tim Cook, with a proposal on the table for Apple to buy the auto company. Tim Cook rebuffed the idea.
File or something. He was always sharing his ideas.
But today, Tesla is the #1 electric car maker in the world. Did Apple make a big mistake to have passed off the chance to take ownership of Tesla?
If we work really hard, I think maybe we could do that in 3 years.
In this video, we will reveal everything that transpired between Tesla and Apple. Not too long ago, Tesla CEO Elon Musk revealed in a tweet that he attempted to sell his company to Apple, but the CEO of Apple, Tim Cook, refused to even honor the meeting to listen to what he had to say. According to Mr. Musk, this transpired during the hectic months between 2017 and 2018 when Tesla's Model 3 project faced possible bankruptcy. With limited cash to pursue innovative projects and no interested creditor forthcoming, Elon Musk saw a way out by selling his company to Apple. At the time, he believed that since Apple was also an innovative company with expansionist ambitions, the decision makers in the company would see the potential of Tesla and consider it a venture worth taking over. How wrong Elon Musk was. Apple didn't even consider the proposal, talk less of negotiating a price. Between 2017 and 2019, Tesla's Model 3 project faced critical funding issues, and the carmaker at some point was a month away from bankruptcy.
Crazy, like tens of thousands of people to produce this factory.
Today, how things have changed. Tesla is now worth a market value of over $800 billion, making it the 5th most valuable company on Wall Street. And as for its CEO, Mr. Musk became the richest man in the world when Tesla's share price witnessed a spike in value. Elon Musk is now worth $185 billion. Did Apple make a mistake? In hindsight, it appears that the company made the wrong decision. To be fair, no one outside of the board can really tell why Apple and her CEO, Tim Cook, pass off the opportunity to acquire Tesla. Maybe they were discouraged because of the technological difficulties the carmaker was experiencing at the time. Or maybe the acquisition of an electric auto company did not blend well with their business strategy.
At first I thought the best bet was going to be electric cars.
But on face value, what we can all agree on is that had Apple acquired a company that is now the 5th most valuable in the world, such an acquisition would have made Apple richer. The challenge with Tesla's Model 3 car was laid bare by Elon Musk in several interviews and forums. The Model 3 car. Tesla's Model 3 car was not the first electric car the company ever built, but it was their first attempt to mass-produce a vehicle for the general market. Their cars were notably expensive, but Elon and his team felt at the time that they had to produce cheaper cars that could sell for under $40,000 so that middle and low-income earners could afford them. Expanding their customer base was a critical strategy for long-term growth and sustainability. But the challenge was developing the critical equipment for the company to produce cars on a large scale. The equipment required was costly, and Tesla couldn't afford it, particularly the robots that were planned to replace humans in the factory. In 2018, Mr. Musk was quoted as saying, "Excessive automation at Tesla was a mistake. Humans are underrated."
Customers, the media companies, like New York Times Company.
The success of Model 3 was critical to Tesla's survival, and if the company failed to pull it off, it would have run out of cash to service its multi-billion-dollar debt. Due to the mounting debt, Tesla shelved plans to use robots and went ahead to build a conventional assembly line manned by humans. This move proved to be a masterstroke. The project was successful, and the Model 3 became one of the most sold cars ever built by Elon Musk's company. Could Apple have afforded the cost of buying Tesla? The answer to that question is an easy yes. Apple was an excellent candidate to make a pitch to because it is an innovative company operating with the same ideologies as Tesla. As at that time, Apple was and still remains one of the largest companies in the world, and they could have easily acquired Tesla with their $70 billion cash reserve. During this period, Tesla was worth $60 billion in market value. That's $10 billion less than what Apple had in reserve. But like we've already noted, Tim Cook was not even interested in giving the automaker credentials a second look. Mr. Musk's pitch to Apple was not the first time he tried to sell his company to a richer buyer. In Ashley Vance's biography of Elon Musk, it was recorded that he tried to sell his company when facing a similar cash crunch crisis in 2013.
any of the car companies thus far have made a really great electric car.
A year after the Model S car was launched, sales were slow and recouping their investments was not certain at the time. During this crisis, he entered into negotiations with the founder of Google, Larry Page, in March 2013 to sell the company for about $6 billion. But while the lawyers of both companies were haggling over the finer details of the deal, Model S sales miraculously improved. The sales spike brought in the much-needed cash to pay off immediate debts and to get the company out of danger. In that same year, Tesla posted a profit most investors were not expecting, and subsequently, its share price increased. Did Apple reject Tesla because of their Apple car? During the time Elon Musk was flirting with the idea to sell his company to Apple, the phone company was developing a car project of its own called Project Titan. The ultimate goal of the company was to develop an Apple car. This plan was, however, scaled back to create self-driving licensed software for car-making companies. But Apple has since reopened its auto plants, and plans are already underway to release their Apple cars to the public. The question on the lips of industry analysts is why Apple rejected Elon Musk's offer. Was it because they had car-making plans of their own and saw Tesla as a direct rival, or a company whose technology was inferior to theirs? Or had they gone very far with their Project Titan plans that ditching it for Tesla would have been too expensive? No one can say except for the power brokers at Apple. But the reality on ground suggests that accepting Mr. Musk's offer would have been the right business decision. Today, Tesla's market cap is 10 times what it was only 4 years ago, and after the turbulent periods of the past, the automaker has become the #1 electric car brand in the world. The company now has factories in Texas, Germany, and China, besides their factory in California. Even though Apple has always been an innovative and successful smartphone and software company, they may not find as much success making electric cars. Tesla's Model Y is Elon Musk's most advanced model yet, and we expect more from his company in terms of innovation in the coming years.
You will be able to go virtually anywhere. And in fact, because the onboard charge of the Model S...
Even if the Apple car proves to be a market success, it will take Apple a lot of investment and hard work to match Tesla in the auto market, because Tesla has a pioneer advantage that Apple's brand name may not make up for. Tesla's brand name has also gained further visibility in the last 4 years, thereby making it an even more recognizable brand. Today, Tesla is more valuable than Facebook, and the company's share price continues to rise. Had Apple bought Tesla for $60 billion 4 years ago, the firm would have been worth far more than it is worth today, and the acquisition would have given it a near monopolistic advantage, not only in the advanced smartphone market, but also in the auto industry for electric cars. And that concludes our inquest into Apple's refusal to buy Tesla in 2017. What do you think? Was that a wrong business move on the part of Apple, or was their decision justified? Do you think their Apple car will be a match for Tesla? We would like to know what you think. Kindly leave your comment below. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.